Hello everyone. Today is October 18, 2022. It's a Tuesday, and I'm going to review some trades or some setups that happened today during market hours. So let's start with ES. Before I start, let me remind you that you can subscribe, like, and share this channel. And then also that if you review the links below in the description, then you can check that there are a couple of links that are pretty interesting. The first one is the Apex funding, so you can get a 50% discount on that, and then with that you would trade without any risk. Also, you do have a Top Step Trader link where you can get a 20% discount. Also, you would have a link to the Discord channel, so you can participate in discussions and see, point out to different videos and also to the different videos and also make comments in the Discord channel. There are also a couple of specific indicators that I have there, so you can download them as well. I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure that you trade at your own risk. There are potential rewards, but also high risk in trading futures. So be careful in what you do, and it's a good thing if you are starting to start with a service like Apex or Top Step. Okay, so let's get started with the action, the price action on the price action in ES. So we do have here a day that started overnight with a big move to the upside. So it went all the way there. You see the 30 minutes channel here, the 30 minutes chart here. You see that that is out of this 3500 area, started to bounce, made a big bounce on October 13. Then a little bit of retracement the next day, but now since then it started to move to the upside. Yesterday it was a really range day, so it didn't move that much. Only in the really in the morning, and then it started to bounce up and down. So it was a kind of like a trap day. So hopefully you were safe on that. And then today. Overnight, the action price was to the upside, closed higher on the day, and then came back down. So you have here a retracement to the moving averages, and then it actually crossed the 50 and then started to move up and then down. There's a higher bottom here, and then after market it started to move to the upside. What I wanted to say, it's a higher low, not a higher bottom, but it's a similar bottom here, but it's a higher low. So then after after the market closed, then there was a push to the upside as well. So let's look at the opportunities in today's session for ES. So let's expand this a little bit. So market started at 9:30. There was a double top right here, triggering the opening range. There is a good entrance here. This is the first one after the moving average, the 34 and the 18 crossed. So you have that cross there. Then the moving averages move to the downside, and then in this point here, you see that there's a good entry that right there that was valid for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so one target, and then if you are trading two stops, this one is this or two contracts, then this is the reversal. Where you could take second profits on the second one, but actually you do have a one target right there. Now you do have this, which is the this one here, which is the VWAP, and then bounced off of the VWAP, didn't really touch it, but went up and then in a reversal trade. So no permission to go there. The stack moving average are moving to the downside, so at this point most likely it was red, and then you came back down for a second contract, second target right there. So that one was a good trade also. Now you form here the 30 minutes opening range, and then started to bounce up and down. There's a break out of this 30 minutes range in the lower part, so it came back down and then touched, and then you have another target if you entered right there, one tick below the opening range. So that one is a good entry as well. Now you do have another break or another bounce out of the, in this case, the 50 SMA. So you get that entry there. There's another target here, and then there's another target right here with a runner. So that one is also an entry. So you do have an entry. Actually, you can have an entry here, but it's in the range of, so it's a little bit riskier. So the good entries, let me point them out here, are this one here, that one there, and that one there. Now this one here, it's a little bit too extended. If you see here, we do have the momentum indicator just right here is still below the or above the minus 25, so it's still valid that you can take it. It's a little bit riskier, but it's breaking support, so that one is a good entry overall. Now you do have this one here with the moving out, or the momentum line is touching there and then coming back and then forming red. So this one is a good entry as well. This one here came and reset and then came back down. So you do have a good entry there. This one is already extended, riskier. It worked, but actually the momentum is already overextended. Then market came back down and made a very nice reversal right here. So you have market was moving down in this direction, right? Then make a high and then a low right here. Oh, it was the other way. So let's pointed there, and then you have a break to the upside. So actually the break happens and in this line right here, so that would be the entry. You are above the moving averages, and then you have one target right there. Okay, a bounce, this one is a loss. So if it reversed on you, you would have a little bit of loss there. There's a this one is an 18 EMA bounce, and this one here is another 50 bounce. So you get one target there. Now you are too close to the to resistance 1, but also you are also close to the VWAP, so you have to be careful on that one there. And sure enough, it came back and it started to move in this range. Okay, now it's breaking the moving average. there's a one entry there. Again, if you pay attention to this line, so the line reset, and then it's very close to the zero line, and then here you do have a good entry. There's a plenty of distance to the VWAP here. You are still in the range, but this one is a really nice bounce right here. So that you have one target there. Now it started to move around the moving average. You are also very close to the opening range, and then it started to move down. There's a good entry here. If you're taking in consideration this line on the slow and the fast line on the momentum indicator, then this one probably you would need to pass. But it was a good trade. Now you go into this area here. This one here is the previous high for the previous day, and sure enough, it bounced out of here. Now this one is a reversal trade, so most likely you wouldn't take it. And then now you're waiting here into a reversal. If right here it's around 3 p.m., so it's a little bit late already, but there could be a reversal if you wait for it. Very choppy in this area, and then it started to move to the upside. You're breaking this right here. No, right here. You're breaking out of this congestion area or consolidation, and then there's a potential move to the VWAP here, and then right now it's 323, so it's a little bit risky to take it there, but there could be a break right there, and sure enough it came back, shot a one target, and then came back down. So then the market is about to close, so no more trades there, and that would be ES movement. Now after the market closed, then you do have a run to the upside here, and it's very, very nice run actually, but the market is already closed. So yeah, so there were some good trades in ES today. So I'm not going to review NQ. Most likely it performed very similar to ES. And then the other one I'm going to review is Crude. So Crude here, if you see in the 30 minutes, you are entering the day bearish, right? So there is a move to the downside. The market is coming down. It has been falling for the last couple of days, and then here it came back down again. In the overnight, it was kind of ranging in this area, but when the market opened, then you have this one that triggers and is crossing below that pivot right here. Let me mark it. So below that pivot right here, and then there is a bear flag around that area as well. So you see that there is here there's a couple of green lines, but very weak, and then came back down. So you are actually painting red bars here moving lower, and this is confirmed by the price action right here. Okay, so you have 4 bars that moved once the market opened. So let's see the trigger chart, what it did. So surely enough, you do have the range here. Market was moving from the upside to the downside, and then it started to when the market opened at 9 a.m. Oh, I do have this one. Oh, you know what? I'm going to change this indicator right away, because this one is, I'm gonna open break, squeeze, color. This one 9 through, and I want to put it here through 2 p.m. Then apply. Okay, all right, so now we have here 9 a.m. market opened. Here is the oh, probably it didn't. Yes, 9 a.m. And then there's a problem with this indicator as well. I'm gonna sorry about that, but in that way you can see how I changed this. So I'm gonna go to indicators and then go to the opening range, squeeze, counter, opening range, and then I'm gonna put here I'm gonna put it 20 minutes starting at 9 and then all the way to 9:20. 20. Okay, and now we do have the opening range. So market open, and in here again you can see that there is a bearish entry right there before the market opened, but then it failed. So market opened at 9, and then the first trigger came right after the market open. So that one there, you know, it's a good entry. There's a double top here marked by this DT right there, and then you do have here the first entry. Okay, so one target there, another entry right there. These are double top and also bounce or weak out of the or weak off the smooth 50. Then you have here as a weak out of the or weak of the simple 50, the simple moving average 50, and then you have here there's another one that it's a week out of the 50 that fails. So if you enter it here, there's another one here that also failed, and then but there's another one here that moved to target. So this one is good all the way to there. Probably the target would be that opening range that was marked already in there. There's a break on the opening range as well, coming back down and then moved up. So probably this one would be a break even. This one here is another good entry. It's a week out of the 18. Now the problem with this one is that the momentum is already extended right there. So this one is a good one because this one is crossing the zero line right there, so moving bearish, and this one is not good because it's already extended. This one is really good because it's resetting. So there's a fast line zero, slow line zero touch right there. And then there's another one here with a reset of the momentum as well, but then you have here another week out of the 34 in this case. So that was a nice entry, and then price moved down all the way there, and then you have here a little reversal. Now the problem with this is that the price is still below the cloud and below the moving averages. Well, not all of them, but you have moving averages coming back down. There's no actually a bullish trade right there, so it would be a continuation trade to the downside. A little bit of choppiness here. This one already moved very much to this area here, so you have to be careful on that. Now it started to move sideways, and then there's a no, I'm not gonna use that one. I want to mark it with this. So if you pay attention to this, there's a line here at bottom that really marks it right there. So if you put a range there, you know, market has started to move to the upside right here. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then came back down and stopped you out. So if you put the stop just below this higher high right here, you would have been stopped out, and then the market resumed the move to the upside there, all the way there, there here. Market is extended. So this is typical, right? So you get a range here. You get a range, and then you have this line here actually, and then you break there, comes back, take you out. You can really enter again the trade right there. So you're stopped out just below this line, very small loss, but then you have a good run right there all the way. So you have a target in crude. Then it started to move up. Pay attention to this S, which is the support one. So you have the floor pivot right here. You do have the mid of the first resistance, and you have first resistance here. And here you do have the last day low. So that one is also an important level. So you have a good entry, this one here, and then you have to be careful on that one, because that one is most likely is going to move to the VWAP and also to the opening range, but so you're facing some resistance there. And then there is also a low high here that also would serve as a resistance right there. So then came back down, price came back down. There's no entry here. There is an entry right there actually. So this one here would be probably a little bit extended because of the momentum right there. So but then there is another one when the momentum is inside and resetting. So this one, this would be an entry here. Now the issue is that it's 218. So right here, that would be an entry, but 218. Yeah, probably would up to you, but it's in the afternoon. It's kind of like normally it doesn't move that much, right? So now in this case came back up, stop. I would have been stopped out there, and then it came back and then make a lower low right here. So it's actually choppy. You have to be careful. What I do is when I see these long runs, what I do is to use this tool here and put a region. So in that way I remember that this is a riskier area to trade. So from here, from this high all the way to this down, it's kind of trickier to trade. You see that there's a bunch of ups, downs, up, downs. The market is consolidating within this area here. Came back up, try to get there to S2 now, mid, and then the market closed actually at 4. So market was closed around this area already for the indices close. So around 330 down. 3 to 330, no more trades for sure. But this one is kind of like higher risk, but you could trade as a little bit over 2 p.m. as well. Okay. All right. So those are the two markets I wanted to review. Crude oil. I'm sorry. Gold was a little bit choppy today. It didn't really move very much. And then you have one entry there and the second entry there, but that was about it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching.